guys to the Conjoint Coalition. Today I'm going to be flying the highly sought after Gripen JA39A. It's slightly different, as you guys are probably aware. There is a C variant for Britain flying under the South African flag. There's not much differences apart from a slightly different radar missile, and this version that I'm flying will be lighter. However, I do not have this version, the C, so I can't really give you like an apparent difference. This thing does get HMD, which I was very glad to receive. It was very awkward thinking that I would have to go down the British line, but I do prefer my Swedish aircraft. I have a very great track record with the Viggen when it was a top dog, and I'm just glad I can enjoy Sweden once again in sim. So the three main things I've noted to myself in sim is that it is agile, slippery, and it's great at hit and run tactics. So you can just go in, you can play super aggressive if you would really like to, and you could get away theoretically if you're knowledgeable enough in dogfighting. It does what you want really. When you're, in a close aerial dogfight, you can basically imagine what you need to do and the plane will do it with relative ease, and that is such a joy to fly. And I'm very upset because I may prefer flying this over the Su-27 when the Su-27 is like my favourite jet of all time, but you'll see those videos coming up soon. I also have the F-15. Yeah, it's such a great aircraft to fly, and I just would love for you guys to see the things that I'm doing on here. And I'm flying, you will see me flying the maps that are relatively small for sim, so maps such as Port Moresby and Tunisia, because it's a small aircraft. I'm only bringing IR missiles, so I just want to play. The smaller maps are generally regarded as more aggressive, but they're quite good if you want to just have a pure fighting experience. I will try and fly this in a bigger map, and I think it will actually still strive and do well. But yeah, it's so stable. You can fly this without damping, and it won't go into a spin, and you can pull like up to excess of 13 Gs, which is just insane. Spooling up a missile. You can see the little circle there indicating where the target is, and just the overall HUD itself is really nice. It gives you great positional awareness as well as situational awareness. When you lock onto a target and it's outside of the HUD, the circle will actually have a line giving you a direction of where it is relative to the HUD, and it's just, I think for me this is the best HUD that I've flown with so far. I haven't tried the GR7, but even then I still wouldn't probably enjoy it that much. But yeah, this is just, it's the bee's knees. I love this aircraft so much. Without further ado guys, we shall get into the fighting now. So the map we are currently on is Tunisia, and it's quite a small map relative to the other maps. One thing I've noted while flying Sweden is your teammates flying the same aircraft as you. They can swoop in and steal your kill if you're in a dogfight, and it's very reminiscent of Air RB. So if you want to avoid that, then I would probably just stick to the larger maps such as Rocky Canyon, Denmark, etc. But yeah, no, the smaller maps though, if you just do want that high octane sort of engagement combat, then yeah, go for it, because it will thrive in this. Some jets don't. Approaching first contact. There's an enemy Su-27, 12 o'clock. Very excited for this, but a teammate goes and shoots it down. Another Gripen, which is the issue I was talking about before, and this is the second contact. And also shoots him down, so I just decide to leave and go to a new map. The new map now is Port Moresby, a very interesting map. It's still small relatively to the other maps, but there's a lot of terrain that changes in height, which you can use to your advantage. Checking the radar and visually checking at the same time will help so much. Leaps and bounds of just don't stay glued to your radar because it's not everything. Your eyes are the #1 source of identification. Merging now with the Su-27. My favourite jet of all time, and it looks like it's struggling, so if I was at Su-27 I would probably just remain in a 2 circle, just try and stay fast, and then, you know, use that built up energy to just pull in hard and use that R73. Otherwise, all day long the 1 circle, the Gripen's just going to win. But yeah, I will figure that out. I will figure that out for the SU. Now flying over a ridge. Looks like I'm flying myself into a kill zone really, because it's largely a flat area and there's not much, you know, cover I can put myself in, but I'm still locking onto a target, which on the RWI is a J8. I know he's close by. There he is. Go for the merge. I now then go vertical, which is quite risky, because now you can see my RWR, or you can hear it even, it's going off all over the place. Anyway, I go in for that maneuver. And that's a splash, good kill. But yeah, be very cautious when going vertical in a large open area in a small map. So now we are facing the aftermath of that kill. Like I said, large open area. But this is what I was referring to as this aircraft being slippery and hit and run. I hit a target, run away, and I'm slippery because there you go, I'm notching probably 2 radar missiles. And it's just so easy at getting away because you have so many flares and chaff that you don't really need to be cautious of how much you're using. Just literally dump as many as you want and get out. It's so good at getting away at these situations. I was deep into, you know, far behind enemy lines there, so to get out and notch MiG-29, R-27s and stuff, it's why this aircraft is so good. Just hit and run all the time. On top of the fact that it's a superb dogfighter too. Our feet is wet now, flying over water. Looking for targets to hit. This is a very awkward position to put myself in, but I'm just looking at targets. I just like shooting things down, really. Not the time I do disregard my safety. Fire a missile, I don't think there's any joy on that one. You can see that I'm using HMD in tandem with locking onto the specific target. For an AIM-9M, very risky to be here, because especially with not having no BVR missiles too at the moment. Good kill. So after that particular victory, I'm still flying. I probably should have flown over towards terrain. I just see another target. That one there looks to me like an obvious enemy, just the way it's flying like that, straight towards our side. Yeah, looks like a MiG-29. Should not be a problem. It's a very dangerous spot to be in, not just for the dogfight, but this altitude over water, this far into the enemy line as well. As you can see, I'm having no issues in the 1 circle. It looks like a teammate is there to help. Flaring these R73s. Do like a slight jolt sometimes, just to help the flares. I'm still going 1 circle, and now I see 2 targets here. Now I'm like left, right, which one should I go for? I'll go for the one which turns into me first, which is the left one. So I merge with the left one. Now I'll then go for the second target. Just be patient, just keep weaving in and out basically, just like what I'm doing. This aircraft can just do it all really. Like, I'm smiling at this point, like, damn, this is really fun. But having no issues, just weaving in and out of these. Get a hit there as well. These guns aren't really that hard hitting. Yeah, you can see, like, it just, the aircraft does what it wants. I'm on, you know, pulling so many Gs. These guys are probably flying on damping as well, which doesn't help them. But yeah, it's just so good. Now I'll look for the other target. My teammates come by to help, which is very nice, but still looking for that other target now. That's 2 kills in quick succession, looking for that third. That kill before the MiG-29. There he is. Go to swoop in, but I think this guy knows when he's defeated. Shame he wouldn't entertain me in a fight, but he J's out, but I will consider that a kill as well. So 3 kills in short succession. This thing is just amazing. Teammates in nearby, time to RTB. You're probably wondering what would happen after a scenario like that. Well, looks like my RWR is going off again. People launching missiles. I'm just getting the hell out, booking it as always. It's almost a trademark at this point, just book it. But yeah, I've got so many flares, I just don't need to worry. And just, you know, full burner, getting out of there. Like I said before, this aircraft is very slippery, it's agile as you saw in that dogfight, and it's amazing at hit and run. I'm dogfighting, you know, 2-3 enemies, or engaging 3 enemies, and just being able to get out, you know, right close to where they're taking off basically, and then just getting out without a problem. So this is just what happens in this aircraft, which is why I kind of promote this aggressiveness for this aircraft. Some aircraft you might, you know, get away with the dogfight, but, you know, actually getting out of there and surviving is a whole other story, but this aircraft can do both, which is why I love it so much. That will conclude for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy, especially that last engagement with the 2/3v1 maybe. That looked like there was another aircraft post-edit, but I hope you guys enjoy this video and subscribe, you know, comment. I love reading all of your comments. I'll try to do my best to respond to all of them, good and bad. Take care, guys. Should be some more videos coming up soon. Any feedback, just please let me know. Yeah, take care, guys. Goodbye.